Hello woodturners and the makers, and a warm welcome back to my channel. Right, this video was one of those, whether I was going to continue with it and actually upload it onto YouTube for you to see, because it was a complete nightmare of a turning for me, as you'll see through the video. But I did decide, it's now good putting all the good ones up, so you might as well see the bad ones as well. It's not always grab a piece of wood, throw it on the lathe, turn it, and it's everything's fine and dandy, but not always. And this video will show you all the problems that I was having with this piece. So I hope you enjoy the video and speak to you soon. Bye now. Still a bit concerned about these cracks, to be honest with you. Whether I check it right in it, I wanted to try and keep that shape in it, but don't think I can. So I want to, these are opening up, so I'm just being a bit cautious with this piece, because as you can see, all the cracks and midgibbies on it. So let's get a bit more of this off and then see what happens. That's better. Coming down, still a bit concerned with the cracking on it. Just want to see how deep that goes, so we'll take a bit more off this now and see what happens with it. Might have to just stop and put some thin C8 in there before I carry on, all through them and then let it soak in, and then it might hopefully stop it from exploding. So always be mindful of that when you're turning. Always stop the lathe now and again, just check that it's still secure. Just keep your eyes out if you ever start coming across this. Now it's like them quite severe crack, so I'm going to put some thin CA, let it soak in there, spray it up, and then we keep going. But once I've done that, I'll keep turning, still keeping my eyes on them cracks. If they start carrying on and going round, then it's one of them, it could end up exploding. But always be mindful of stuff like this, so I'll come back to you once I've got that lot done. Okay, and welcome back. Right, as you can see, I have really soaked it with CA glue. Hopefully it's gone down into them cracks, and we can see by turning whether it cracks anymore, whether I decide it's one of them bowls that you just don't do. So what I want to do is, obviously there's still a bit of a flat spot there, so just keep going round on it. We're getting there now, we're getting the cracks to disappear a bit more, but I think I'll stop there now and get some more in there, because if that goes right, when I haul it out, this will just explode the way it's looking at the moment. See, if I keep going down to see where that crack ends, I could end up with a bowl about that big. So we'll just soak some more in there. Rub some of that in just to help, and then let's have a look. You can see just soaking in, look. Leave that a minute. That one's looking better there, so is that one. And that one, them are more or less gone, them out. Now, it could be that I could go a bit more and they'll disappear. It's a cracking good time, that. that one I'm a bit concerned about. Got it that time. Right. Seems to be going in a lot better now. I'll run a bit of sawdust on this now. Oh, it's in again. Seems to have stopped soaking into them now anyway, look. Let them a bit alright. Right. It's a matter of letting this naturally dry a bit now. Hopefully that'll be alright there. Give it a bit of spray with this. Make it go off a bit quicker. The old sawdust in there again. I must learn to wear gloves when I'm doing this. So I'm going to leave that now for a bit and then see what happens. Fingers crossed we've got there. So I just need to obviously get that wall nice and level now and smoothed up, and then we can sand this down and start getting some finishes. I am going to go for a shellac finish on this piece. So I'll come back to you in a minute. that is it. So we've still got little issues with that, but I'll keep my eye out on that when I'm hollowing it out, and if I see them on the inside then, because that has opened back up again. Now I'll speak to you in a minute. I'm going to power sand this now, and then I'll come back to you. Obviously I'm going to start at 80 down to probably 240, 400, and then we'll see how we get on. Okay, and welcome back. So all the rubbing down's done now, so I'm going to get some sanding sealer on here now. And I can give this a good sanding down, so I'll keep doing that, sanding it down, and then it's time to put some shellac on, but I'll just put a quick coat and then flip it over and we'll start on the inside. Right, so what I need to do, just get the centre of that. Oh, I'll leave it on the truck, and I'm going to do a bit more gluing up on it. Was that crack there meets with that crack on the opposite side, so this has been a nightmare of a turning, but as you can see there, that crack there is part of that crack, and you can see that side now. So I'm going to pinch the eye in there again, like that, and see how we get on. Just my confidence level in this piece at the minute is dwindling. Okay then, so as you can see, I've really given them another good going, so I'm going to use the carbide now, just to see if I can just clean that up. I'm going to leave plenty of thickness on this. It's not even worth trying to get it as thin as I would like it, but there you go. So out the way, line of fire again. And away we go. That's better. I'll come out there because of that. So what I'm going to do is leave it at that and give it a good rubbing down now. The way it was, I wasn't even expecting to actually get this to what I've got it to. So, right, I'll use the power sanding again now. It's 80 grit to get rid of all of this. In reverse. And I'll put some stuff on it and I'll come back to you when I'm ready for the final coating. Because this video will be all long enough. Oh yeah, so as you can see now, I am just applying the shellac all over it now. Just give it a coat of the shellac on it all. And then all I've got to do then is flip it round and sort the bottom out. And then I will meet you by the signboard and we'll have a talk about it. Till then, see you at the signboard. Okay, then we've finally finished this mad piece of wood. The amount of trouble I had obviously with the cracking on it, that's why I didn't go that thin on it, as you can see. But that is the final bar. Put a bit of a foot on it, but that's it. It is roughly 7 across that part, and it's 6 across there, and it's roughly from the bottom to the top about 2.5 inches. So, but there you are. It was a complete nightmare to turn this one, because I had to keep stopping, checking all the cracks on it. So I did spread this video quite a lot because it did take a long time to do. But I didn't want to not put this video up just because of this. So I wanted to see, you know, what can happen. You know, you pick a piece of wood up, you put it on the lathe, away you go, and then things like that could happen. But I always say to you, stop the lathe every now and again and just check, just make sure you check that, and it could make a big difference from a piece exploding or coming off the lathe. But like I said, at the end, a lot of CA glue, and that's it. You know, it doesn't, you know, it's perhaps become part of the feature on it. There you go. So that's it anyway. So that's this week's project done. So now, if you wouldn't mind, can you please like this, share it around, and press that squiggy button. Till the next time, you take care. Bye now.